Hi guys, EBPMAN with Tablets for Me, and today I'm going to give you a tip. I'm going to show you how to turn your Samsung Galaxy Gear Original version 1 or Samsung Galaxy Gear 2 into a $10, $15, or $20,000 watch. Let's see what's involved. So those of you who have the Gear realize that the Gear is very configurable, and the taunt that I had in the opening video about how do you turn it into a $10, $15, or $20,000 watch really goes down to the home styling ability that you have. Most of us modify our screen by changing the background, or you could go as far as modifying the clock. And when you look at the clock and you look at the 1245, it's really a digital clock. It really doesn't have a lot of pizzazz to it. And as you go down, you notice that there is a nicer looking clock here. And as you can see, the black with the dials. You also have over here one that looks like it's an actual more expensive clock. And then some other simple models. So what I want to show you is how do you use the watch styler to get a high-end look on your Galaxy Gear 2. So if I put the actual phone and the Gear side by side, you'll notice that by simply tapping on the face selection, you actually get a different look to the watch. So if you're here in this area and you choose this one with this shortcut, again, it looks very digital, very plain. It really doesn't look like a really elegant watch. So let's say you're going out and you want to have a better looking watch. Well, you can actually go with the antique version. So here it makes it look a little bit more high end, as you can see there by the video. But I'm talking about a name brand watch. So there's a program called Watch Styler that's available on the marketplace for the Samsung Galaxy marketplace. And let me zoom in into my watch so I can show you what we have here. Now what I've done is I've put in a face for a watch type called Bell & Ross. The Bell & Ross watch types, or if you were to buy a real one, can range anywhere from $4,000 to $12,000 to $15,000. And what I've done here is I've styled my watch face to look like a Bell & Ross watch face. So the background and the hour hand and the minute hand have all been customized. And it really doesn't take a lot to do this. I want to show you that you have several different type of watch faces that you can put that will really upgrade your watch, especially as you go out. So if I go back to the actual phone, and this is where all the magic happens, and I go into my configure device, you'll notice I have several watch faces here. I have my Bell & Ross blue. I have a Bell & Ross white. I also have here a tag. If we go down to the bottom, you'll notice that you have some tag faces here in the bottom. I also have some Bertling. I have all different type of watch faces. I even have a Cartier here that I can choose that would then convert my watch into this style. And simply, all you have to do is add the themes, which I'm going to show you how to do, and then you just apply them to your watch. So let's see how that's done. So what you have here is I have my Bell & Ross theme, and I'm going to change my watch to be a Cartier type watch. You'll notice that here the dial is turning around and it's updating, and once this circle is complete, my watch will change. So now I have the Cartier face, and now when you look at my watch, now I'll make sure that this is in good focus, my watch now looks like if it was a Cartier. Now the Cartier line of watches again ranges in the thousands and can be tens of thousands. So let's say I just don't want to be using I don't want to use a Cartier, and I want to change my watch face, and I'm going to go for, let's say, something like this. So I'm going to change it now to a tag. So what you see now is both the watch is updating and the phone is updating, and the face is going to change in a second. Now, depending on the graphics and the attributes or the elements that you have on your image or your theme, it could take a couple seconds. And I will tell you that playing with these themes, changing them back and forth a lot, does eat up battery. So as you're starting to get used to it and you're just configuring and changing, going back and forth, you will notice that there is a decent amount of battery being used, and you'll notice that this is taking quite a long time. But this face does have a lot going on. So now what I've done is I've changed my watch to a tag, and this tag happens to be from Monaco, or the Monaco style line. And notice how nice that watch is, and look at how I went from the digital to now the analog view, where I have my second hand going from second to second. Again, transforming this watch from being a very geeky watch to something that is more elegant, especially if you're going to be going out. So I'm going to choose this one right here. I'm going to apply this theme. So you can see again, I'm going to change it. You'll notice that the watch is now updating, and what will happen is the face will stop circling like it's doing there, and now I have a different theme on the face of the watch. So here now you have again an updated view of my watch, total different watch, but it also has some digital aspects to it. So it has today's date and also some other elements as far as Saturday there. So you see today's date and also Saturday, because this theme has that feature. But once again, you see that it has a nice second arm going across, and again it really changes the look of the watch. So I'll go back to my Bell & Ross look, and I'll leave it at that. And you'll notice that once again, as this little thing is turning around, it really depends on the theme and how much is in the theme from a graphic perspective. That will take a little bit longer from each watch face to another. But this is how you can use this theme manager, this styler, to really transform your watch, to get a high-end look, to make it look like you have a $5, $10, $20,000 watch. Now let me show you how you load themes. Well, you can create your own themes. You can use Photoshop to create these. I think the easiest thing is to go to this website called Gear Faces, gearfaces.com. Again, gearfaces.com, as you see the URL. And they have all these already pre-created. There are several people that are out there that are creating these faces, and all you do is you navigate through it and you find the watch face that you like. So as you can see, as you go down, if you're into the Captain America genre, you can download that. There's a Spider-Man also genre. There's a Kate Spade, Jacob Jensen, and there's just so many different type of Porsche look, which I also have on my gear, Lacoste. So all you do is you come to this website and you find the face that you want, and see, this is the one that I had in mind, and then what you do is you just download it. So once it's downloaded, and we'll go ahead and show you how that's done, you just tap on the face that you want. I'll choose this one, and then what I'll do is I'll say download the theme, and you'll see that it says start downloading, and you'll see the download start happening here. So the next thing is, once the download is complete, we're going to go into the watch styler and upload it. So the watch styler application is available on the Samsung Marketplace. Once you've downloaded it, you'll launch it, and you have the ability to manage all the existing themes you have, or you can upload a new one. So all you do is you choose load theme, and it's basically going to look on your on the actual either SD card or your local memory to see what faces you have. And so these are all the ones that I have loaded. I'm going to choose the one that I just downloaded, and I'm going to say load. And now what will happen is you notice that I have this tag one. I have a different tag here which has the kind of like the gray background, but now I have this. You can also create a custom theme, so you can take your own images. So you determine if you want a digital or analog theme. You give it a name, and you could put it together. But what I found is the easiest thing is just to get one that you like. Now that you've downloaded the theme and you've uploaded the theme, you go into your Gear Manager, and once you're in your Gear Manager, you go back to the home screen styler, and then what you do is you go into Clock. Here, you're going to go all the way to the bottom to Watch Styler. Choose that. And now you'll notice that the new theme that you've selected is there. Now, what I've noticed is that once you choose it, sometimes I don't see it update automatically. I don't see the swirling take place. So don't worry. What you just do is you got to wait a couple seconds. They are making some improvements to the actual program, but you'll notice that it didn't immediately kick in. So all you do is just wait for a second. You'll notice here now I have my Bell & Ross theme is starting to disappear, or it's loading the new theme. And again, depending on the imagery and how complex the graphics are and the elements that are part of that theme, it may take a couple seconds, as you can see here. But the point is that there's really no programming involved, and you can do this pretty much on demand as long as you have your phone with you. If you're going into a different setting, you can modify your watch. So this will take a couple seconds. I'm going to pause the video and come back. Again, it really depends on the graphics. I find that the tag graphics that are on the site take a little bit longer to load. But now you'll see right here, make sure that we're in focus, that I have my tag view, and you'll notice very good looking watch. Really changes the look and feel, or just the appearance of the watch. It changes it to a total different watch. So if you have any comments or questions, this is a tip on how you can personalize and transform your Samsung Galaxy Gear into a very expensive high-end watch, and all for the price of $299.